It's the pace. And they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. You look at the Kings. Shots good by Turner. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's White. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Hayward, sweet little floater.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Great, David. Thanks. We'll see if they can execute and create some good looks early, and then Greg Capital.
Yeah, this is also a good way to challenge your shooters. Get them mentally prepared for what's about to come.
I think more decent looks come from more floor spacing.
The shot by Turner, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. White looking around. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Turner. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
The kick out to Barnes. And the 3 off target. Indiana leading. Here's White. Lays it up off the glass.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
And finished off by Bagley.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Warren. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Yep, that one goes.
Ah, the will of Warren, admirable, superb, staying with the contact there.
Here's Fox, trailing by 4. And stolen by Hayward. Taken away. Pass to Bagley. And stolen by White. Hayward with the ball. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Right side Bagley. Beyond the arc. And Hayward with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Fox. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Gonna have to do more to shut down Bagley.
And here's White. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's Fox with the drive.
You see how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
White down low. Hayward from outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pace. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Back to Fox. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Stolen by Holiday. And stolen by Barnes. The drive by Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley seeing it and then being it with the dunk.
Holiday with it. Outguarded by Hield. Three-pointer, Stojakovic. Nailed from three-point land. Stojakovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Driving in. Caruso, no good. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And so it's Indiana with it. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Holiday with the 3. Can't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. It's deflected. Pass to Stojakovic. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3-ball is his specialty.
Here's Halliburton. Offensive rebound. And Fox is right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Sacramento moving it around. And it's Halliburton missing. Indiana leading by 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside, White. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. You still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Here's White after the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Up top, Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Got a piece of it. Outside, Green. Now Stojakovic. He's got 6. Back to White. All sorts of time. Drained for 2 points. White's got 8 points.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And finished off by Wright.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here's White. Pass to Stojakovic. That 3 off the mark. White inside. And here is Holmes. To the paint. And Holmes throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Stojakovic with the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Sacramento leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now here's Wright. And Davis now top of the key. On the wing, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Holmes. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Lets it go from deep. LeVert grabs the miss. Indiana trailing here. And Warren, here we go. And it's Warren with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Holmes. Right outside. Here he goes. And he comes up with the deuce. Wright's got 5 now. And Caruso's got the ball here for Indiana. And here is Turner. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Pacers making a switch here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Driving the lane. The fadeaway. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Pass to Warren. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Warren's got 7 now in this quarter.
T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Bagley, no good. Indiana leading. White goes in. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Oh, great ball movement there.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And here's White after Marvin Bagley getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Back to White. It's going by heel. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And it's sent back by Turner. They get it back. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Fox with the steal. Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
On the wing, Turner. All alone. And the basket is good. Turner's got 6 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Healed outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Now here's White. 14 points for him. Here's Turner. And so Indiana again turning it over. The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Halliburton. Fox with it. Healed from outside. Stolen by Stojakovic. From deep.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Right side Holiday. Inside shot. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Stolen by Stojakovic.
Yeah, a fourth turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Here's Holiday. Sacramento able to drain the 3. From deep three-point range, and Stojakovic is good for 3. And the Pacers lead by 7. Fox goes in. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
The offensive rebound. And here now the Kings. They host the Spurs after this one. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Bagley. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Here's Stojakovic. Guarded by Fox. Now, here is Stojakovic. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The Kings trailing. And it's Bagley in the corner. To take the lead. No good on the shot. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Kings. Shot from the inbound. White, good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly as for White.
And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Bagley. Shoots over Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
And so Bagley nails them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fox with the steal. Healed outside. And stolen by White. Shoots the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. White's got 11 in the second half.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Myles Turner. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Now here's White. Into the lane. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Stojakovic with the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Now, here is Halliburton. Out left to the wing. Launches it. He can't hit that time.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Outside, White to the inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Healed with it. Now defended by Hayward. Fox, no good. Pass to Hayward. Back to White. So it's Indiana picking up the win.
Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
And they won't play each other after this game. And after losing the first one to these guys, you know they want revenge.
Going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
Now here's Turner. It's good. Boy, a high-tempo game tonight. Both. Teams like to get out and run.
And BA, we always talk about pace. Well, this will be all about pace. Get your popcorn and your track shoes ready because these teams like to get up and down the court. Not a whole lot of defense played, but a lot of high-powered offense. It should be a fun one to watch.
Here's Fox. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And there's the drive. Barnes. Off target from three-point range. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pacers call. Time here. Pass to Turner. It's Bagley with a rebound. Now Fox. Driving to the basket. Left side Hield. Back to Fox. To the right side. Halliburton for three. The rebound by Turner. It's LeVert on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. On offense, here are the Kings. Outside Bagley. Puts it up. Pacers with a rebound.
And BA at Duke, Marvin Bagley shot over 60% from the field and almost 40% from the three-point line. If he can approach those percentages in the NBA, whoa, he'll be a star.
Now here's Turner. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Hayward. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. And Bagley, 6'11", lefty, coming in. He drew comparisons to Chris Bosh. You buying that?
You know, BA, that's not a bad template for MB3 to follow. If his shooting develops, I think he's got the quickness to play that face-up forward role.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Halliburton. On the take. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Outside White. Hayward outside. Takes a three. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Here's Sacramento now. It's a three-point game. And it's Hield missing. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Hield. Ooh, a good look from Fox. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
White for three. Drains the triple. White's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
.149 left in the opening quarter. The shot by LeVert, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Trailing by 4. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. LeVert outside. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. And Hayward, here we go. An easy 2 on the layup. Hayward's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Barnes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Grant, plenty of defensive potential for De'Aaron Fox with his length and quickness.
So true, BA. I mean, he's still working to realize that potential at this level. But I love that he enjoys defending. But to this point, I'd say he's finding more traction on the offensive end of the court.
Here's White. He's got 5. Here's Warren. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Back to Hield. Pass to Fox. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Fox has gotten his third basket of the night.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Now Warren. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You know, Warren's role on this team is to score the basketball and to do it from just about anywhere, but particularly these spots on the floor.
The 3 ball. Pacers with a rebound. Outside White. He got it off in time. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow. Whoa.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Pacers out in front, up 9. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Pass to Hayward from behind the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3. Well, Grant, what do you see as the qualities that make a good coach a great coach?
BA, with the modern player in today's game, I think great coaches that exist are relationship guys. They understand their players. They're great communicators, great teachers, know how to motivate and inspire. As the league has also become much more younger in the last 10, 15 years, there's definitely a point of emphasis on player development, teaching, and helping these young men grow on and off the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Holiday from long range, nails it from 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Fox, here we go.
Well, De'Aaron Fox, drafted by the Kings with the 5th pick in 2017, he wanted to be in Sacramento, of course, trying to get them back to the playoffs.
Free throw's good for Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Indiana leading. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Inside. Now the Kings in transition. Pass to Hield. Here's Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. Caruso grabs the board. Well, think about this, Grant. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time the Kings made the playoffs back in 2006.
And BA, he's really made a commitment to the city. The fans hoping he's the leader this team has been waiting for a while.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atadze. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Fox goes in. Here's Halliburton. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Halliburton got his second basket of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Holiday puts up a 3. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. So both teams making some changes here. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. LeVert, that's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Back to White. That's tipped. Right with the ball. Now guarded by White. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
You know, guys like Wright, the energy he brings is contagious and good for the whole team. He never lets up, always going full throttle.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's his first foul of the game. A minute and a half left in the first half. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to LeVert. Here's the three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
Back to Wright. Holmes with it. It's Davis with the drive. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timeout called, the Kings.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
.56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Wright attacking. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Fires the three. LeVert, and that's good. LeVert's got 12.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And that one's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Caruso. Five to shoot. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Whiteside. It's deflected.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's good on the putback. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Takes the three. Drops in the three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
There's Davis with the three. Not going to go that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Pass to Caruso. You know, the three-pointer increasing in prominence in recent years. Grant, you averaged less than 1 long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc more?
Yeah, B.A., it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting the high-percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up, the mid-range game. But as the game has changed and evolved, now it's more about the three-point shot. At the end of my career, that's when I started to shoot more three-pointers as the game was evolving.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's White. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. White's got 10 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Efficient and effective.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Whiteside can't get it to go. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And it's Warren missing.
And the thing about TJ Warren, he's such a patient scorer on the floor. He looks for shots that he knows that he can make. He's really a walking bucket as long as he's healthy.
And he drives in. It's hauled in by Hayward. Here's LeVert. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
Back to Whiteside. And it's rejected. And they're able to recover. Tipped. Now the Pacers with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, as you mentioned, Grant, health a concern for TJ Warren throughout his career.
And BA, I know a thing or two about health. He has learned to do more with fewer touches the last few seasons. Warren's also worked on his D to be more disruptive. I like this kid.
Up top, White. He's got 10. Can't cash it in from close range. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Hayward. And here's White. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, basketball was Buddy Hield's escape from poverty in the Bahamas. He said, quote, "Hopefully I'm starting a trend. I want to motivate and encourage kids to show them that they can make it out." His mother said he used to tell everyone he was going to be like Kobe. Now all the kids here say they want to be like Buddy. Ryan, how special is that?
Yeah, I don't blame him. Thanks a lot, Allie. White with it. Checked by Bagley. Turner for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. They push it up 4 on 3. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's White. Outside Warren. Tries the spin move. Driving inside.
Boy, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Fox, that's good.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's White. LeVert outside. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Holiday with the ball. They set the screen to the inside. Itadze. Pass to Caruso. But they recover it. 3-pointer, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And when the bubble was put into place, there was a question if the players should play at all. Not because of COVID necessarily, but what was happening in the area of social injustice. Clark, not easy for the players to navigate.
No question about it, B.A. Very difficult when your emotions are raw and you're in pain and frustrated by what you're seeing going on in the country. And you're part of that community. I mean, a lot of what we've seen along racial and...
Oh, my! Throw it down!
Awesome. And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Holiday. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Here's Fox. Second shot opportunity. Bagley, no good. It's stolen by Fox. To the middle. And rejected. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's the 3rd foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Oh, it's stolen away.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Ooh, poked away. Gets stolen by Hield. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. And Fox powers it home.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
So both teams changing it up here. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Turner. Over Bagley. Nice shot by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that one's good. Bagley.
That is room service delivery from right there for the Sweet Nine to create a high percentage shot.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Barnes. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his 3rd foul so far. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. You know, Grant, a few years ago, the NBA moved up the trade deadline to before All-Star Weekend. So it's had some effects. The trade deadline is earlier. There's the buyout market involved as well. Teams really can change their roster in different ways now.
Yeah, they really can change their roster, and that's important for teams as they prepare for the stretch run ending the season post-All-Star Weekend. But the bottom line, I think it helps the GMs and the front offices because you know what? They can enjoy their All-Star Weekend now. Before, they had to wait until after All-Star Weekend to execute a trade. They get it done now, and then now they can enjoy their week off during the All-Star break.
Now we get the real story. Very nice. Well, we've heard discussions around the league. They may be shortening seasons, Grant, but how about shortening games? You know, we saw that in the bubble in the exhibition games where they went to 10-minute quarters.
Whoa, slow down here. Look, B.A., I am all about shortening the season. The season is definitely very long and taxing on players. And I'm all about evolving and being innovative as our game continues to grow. But shortening games, no. 48 minutes, you must keep it there. I'm a firm believer that you must keep the games at 48 minutes.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:14 left to play in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
White for three. Offensive rebound. And that one good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Bagley for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. The three is up. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And so it's Indiana with it. They have a 19-point lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward outside. The kick out to White. For three. Rebounded by Hield. Outside Bagley. Back to Hield. Down low. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous